Burnham Yards has been the focus of a lot of attention recently. The Colorado Department of Transportation bought the property back in 2021 for a few projects that actually never panned out. Now there's speculation it could become the new home of the Denver Broncos. CDOT's getting the property ready for a sale by demolishing the buildings on the site, and history buffs are not happy about it.
Many people don't know of the history of Burnham Yard, but just because it's untold doesn't mean it's not hugely important.
My name is John Deffenbaugh, President and CEO of Historic Denver. Historic Denver is a local nonprofit that works with communities to promote and protect the spaces and places that are important to them and that tell the story of their communities. Burnham Yard was a place where women and people of color were able to work during World War II when they really weren't able to work in many other locations. Over my shoulder is the rubble of several buildings that were demolished by the state and by CDOT over the weekend. The previous locker room for women, the roundhouse office, and also that was used for locker rooms and changing facilities for people of color, all hugely important and all collectively told the story of what happened at this site at a really formulative time in the state and the country's history, and now all demolished. So without this collection of buildings to tell that story, it's still incredibly important, but it doesn't have the meaning and the context that it would have had these other buildings been retained. In this situation, the state is both the landowner and the gatekeeper, so they're really able to do what they like to the letter of the law, but just because you can do that doesn't mean you should do that.
Demolition of other buildings on the Burnham Yard site is ongoing, though Deffenbaugh tells us he expects the state to keep the locomotive shed, that big brick building that you can see from 8th Avenue.